Okay, board members, want to welcome you back from our break. We've come out of executive session. We're to item number 13, action items that coming out of our executive session. I'm looking for motions on UPPAC recommendations. Remember, we refer to case numbers, not names.
It's you, Scott.
Oh, yes. Mr. Chairman, I move that we adopt the, for case number 16-1375, that we adopt the remand order.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion to the motion? Board Member Lear?
That's mine.
I'll be voting no on this. I think that, again, and I'll say this every single time, I think that the board has a responsibility to hear these cases if it rejects the UPPAC recommendation. And if that's the case, and the motion goes in that direction, I will be voting no, because I think the board is shirking its responsibility, and the commission has already made a recommendation. I think the board should do the hard stuff and listen to these cases themselves.
Okay. Any further discussion to the motion? Seeing none, let's vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? No. For the noes? We have 3. Motion passes.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we move to accept the UPPAC recommendation in case number 17-1393.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Seeing none, let's vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Voting is unanimous.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we accept the UPPAC recommendation for case number 17-1398.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, let's vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Voting is unanimous.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we accept the UPPAC recommendation for case number 10-982.
Have a second? Second. Have a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, let's vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Voting is unanimous.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the following individuals as representatives for the school and institutional trust lands.
Hang on. Do we need to approve the UPPAC
Is there one more?
consent calendar?
Consent calendar, sorry.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the UPPAC consent calendar.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Voting is unanimous.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I move that the board approve as school and institutional trust land representatives from the state board, Joel Wright, Carol Lear, and Kathleen Ribby.
We have a motion.
Discussion?
Do I have a second?
Oh, second. And discussion?
Second. Any discussion to the motion?
Just to clarify that those people will be on the nominating committee for the state and institutional trust lands,
Okay. That's,
not representatives
Oh,
directly.
excuse me, yes, nominating committee, yes.
yeah. They are the nominate, part of that
So-
nominating. Board Member Stokes?
So can I just ask, so currently we have, this is not the committee that's working on finding the replacement for the,
No.
okay, all right.
They
That's all
are
I-
the replacements.
They are?
No, this is different. For our,
Yeah, they are.
the trust lands head,
Director. No.
for the director.
Yeah, that's
So,
part
so
of
the
duties.
folks that have been doing it up to this point will no longer be doing it.
Some of the folks that were doing it will no longer.
So Jennifer, who had, I think has been working on it, right? Will,
Yeah, she
but
will be
her-
released.
right, so this is her regularly scheduled time that she would be up for replacement.
These 3 board members will
Okay.
replace Jennifer Johnson, David Thomas, and Jefferson Moss.
Whose terms would normally be up? Who's asking,
Who's-
when would their terms normally be up?
Their term end this year.
The end of this year.
So these will be
Right.
January
Thank you.
2018. Any other questions? Comment? Discussion? Seeing none, let's vote. All in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Voting is unanimous.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we accept as Utah Instructional Materials Commission nomination as Cassandra Fuentes as the lay citizen representative.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Seeing none, let's vote. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Voting is unanimous.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we accept as the School and Institutional Trust Fund Fund Board of Trustees nominating committee the following individuals to have, I believe it would be 4-year terms. Mr. Matt Willis and Jackie Millard.
We have a motion. We have a second. Any further discussion? Seeing none, let's vote. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Voting is unanimous. Did that get them all? We're there. Okay.